Hey y'all, so it is October 31st. That's Halloween, so happy Halloween. I just wanted to tell y'all that I am going to be participating in LaLathon this week. I'm really excited to do it. I think it's so cool that Kayla is doing this. I think it's just gonna be fun, and I have some creepy books here that I want to read. As y'all can see, I'm in the hospital. I am gonna put in some clips after this explaining why I'm in the hospital, just to let y'all know, but I felt like I just wanted to say first and foremost in the vlog that I was doing LaLathon and then go into why I'm in the hospital, what's going on, but I've already filmed all that stuff, so it's kind of ass backwards, so sorry about that. But I have 3 books here. I do have to also read a book for school. I'm not going to include that in here. I have some books here. I have In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware, and this is the first Ruth Ware book ever that she's published, so I'd really like to read this and get into her. Hopefully I like her. And then I have The Conworth Killing by Peter Swanson. This book I've already started. I'm on page 110, so I mean, it'd probably be a good idea to pick this up because I could finish it. And then I have Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. This is the only, well actually I think she's written more than Gone Girl and Sharp Objects, but this is the last book of hers that I have right now, and I would really like to read it, and I love a Gillian Flynn book, so. And then I have City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare, and I just have this with me just in case I feel like picking it up. I'm trying to get back into the Shadowhunter Chronicles. Done a bad job. I also brought a book for rereading, and it's called Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I read this a while back and I actually didn't like it because I liked it. It was like average for me, but I didn't love it, and the reason why is because I have thought spirals like the main character does in this book, and I would freak out. Like my mom would have to come in and calm me down and like tell me to take deep breaths. I had to bring them to a paper bag sometimes, and I know that might sound dramatic, but if you have this OCD thought spiral process where you can make a mountain out of a molehill and have a thought that's relatively innocent, wouldn't think of it, and then I can make it into this big, crazy, fearfully scary thing. So that's what my thought spirals are. But I'd like to reread this because I just feel like, I don't know, I like the story in general, but I feel like the reason I gave it a low rating was because I freaked out so bad. I didn't give it a low one, I gave it a 3, so it's not like I hated it. Got more books over here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go grab them so I can show y'all all the books I brought to the hospital, because I'm me, and I'm also doing some school. I have to do school too, but I actually think I want to read for a little bit tonight. And I know it's not LaLathon yet. It starts technically in just a couple hours, but I thought I would at least show you the books I have with me that I will be reading at least during the first couple days. And yeah, maybe I shouldn't do daily vlogs and stuff during LaLathon because I'm in the hospital and because I'm sick, but you know, I feel like I want to, and this is a good distraction when you're sick like this. And by the way, I guess I can just tell you guys, I'm having a Crohn's flare-up. It's a good distraction to read, to throw yourself into another world that's not yours. Sorry, I'm carrying around my IV pump. This little guy has to go with me everywhere because it's right in there for my medicines. Might be a little puffy because I'm on steroids. I'll get into all that. The next books I have is The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. This is the second book in the Raven Boy cycle, and I really want to continue with the series because I love the first book. So yeah, I really want to continue, so I might pick this up. And then I have a contemporary here actually, just in case I wanted to read a contemporary. It's The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. It's pretty thick, but contemporaries are relatively easy to get through. And then I also brought with me Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I really want to get into the Grisha trilogy so I can read the Six of Crows duology. So I'd love to get into this. I brought Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. I don't have the dust jackets with me because I didn't want to bring them to the hospital or anything. And then I have 2 more Victoria Schwab books. I've got This Savage Song, and then I've got the second book in the Darker Shade of Magic series, trilogy, which is Gathering of Shadows. I have plenty of options for now. I'll let y'all know what I decide to pick up because I don't know right now, but I will let y'all know. I'll just keep you updated throughout the night, so bye. Hey y'all, I just wanted to make a disclaimer real quick. I know that LaLathon is about reading some of her favorite books, and I really would like to do that, but unfortunately I don't have all of the books on her TBR at home, and also I'm in the hospital, and some of the books that I do have that she has I can't get to right now, so I'm just kind of reading what I have. I'm trying to reread a book. I'm trying to get through some thrillers that I've wanted to read and some fantasies that I've wanted to read, and I hope that's okay. And I'm also going to go ahead and just like have this vlog be separate, like the day before LaLathon, telling y'all an update on me and that I'm participating in it, and then I'll start day one. Either like after I'll like film tonight probably for day one, all day tomorrow. This is gonna be such a long video because I'm explaining a lot about my situation and what I was doing, but I didn't want you guys to be mad because I don't have all of Kayla's favorite books, and I don't want like anybody to think that I'm like just not wanting to do it. I can't right now. I just don't have my bookshelf with me. I can't go into Barnes & Noble right now and buy books. Hopefully this is okay. At least I'm reading. This is really helpful. I'm so glad that she's holding this readathon right now because I need this. I need to escape. I'm just grateful for it right now. I'm thinking actually that I'm going to either go into The Dream Thieves, because this is one of the books that she'll be reading this week or in the next 9 days. So I might go into this, or tonight I might read a thriller since it's Halloween. I don't know if I'll read a fantasy tonight, but just to let you know, I'll update y'all more on that in the next vlog. I also have an unpopular opinions tag that is edited and ready to upload. I don't know when I'm going to upload it, but I will upload it soon. I just wanted to update y'all on all of that, and I will just go ahead and shut up, tell you my situation, and then be done with the vlog. So I will update y'all later. Bye. Hey y'all, so if you can't tell, I'm in a hospital bed right now. This is my second day in here. Shocker, I'm in here again. And it is for a Crohn's flare-up. I just thought I would tell y'all. I'm kind of irritated. I've been crying a lot. Just annoyed because it's like I feel like something like gets better and then another disease I have makes everything worse, and it's just annoying. So back in here though, and hopefully I get to leave like in a couple days. I don't really want to be here. They have me on steroids again, trying to get the Crohn's flare to go down. And y'all know what steroids do to me. I mean, if you go back and look at my videos from just a few months ago, I was so much puffier than what I am now. So I really don't want to go through this again. Not now. I mean, I just lost all that puffiness, you know, so definitely feel puffy though. Like my hands are very swollen and just, yeah, so it's annoying. But I've got some books right there. Got school stuff right here. Yes, I still have to do school in the hospital. I got stuck when I came here 7 times. So I got stuck, you can't really see anything. Got stuck there, and then I got stuck here twice. And I actually have a little burn because one of the medicines I get for nausea is Phenergan. Phenergan burns your veins really bad, and the nurses are supposed to actually inject that very slowly into your veins. And I had a nurse for some reason just like not even dilute it. She just shot it in there and it burnt so bad. So I have this burn on my arm now. And sorry, my hair is so disgusting. Like I've just been like so sick, and I'm showering. Like I've showered, but I'm gonna wash my hair today. But yeah, I got poked here on my wrist. I got poked there, and then I got poked in my bicep twice. And then they finally got it in my wrist, and the wrist is a very painful place to have an IV. They had to draw blood a couple of times. They're going to come in this morning and draw blood. I'm sure of it. They do every morning. But yeah, I'm about ready to get another dose of pain meds, my IV, and then I'm going to try to sleep. I haven't slept like basically in 24 hours. I mean, I've dozed and kind of had like restless sleep, but I can't seem to just get to sleep. I just thought I'd update y'all and let you know. Sorry, that was my iPad. What's going on and why I was in here. I'll keep y'all updated on what happens. Pretty sure that I'll be in here today and tonight. They have to try to get my pain under control and try to get the Crohn's to kind of settle. I have to get back on a biological regimen, which I'm supposed to be on by now, but some of my doctors are a little annoying. And yeah. It's whatever though, so just thought I'd update y'all, just let you know that I haven't abandoned you. I've just been very sick the past few days, and the primary reason I'm actually in here is because this time for my Crohn's, the reason I came here is because I was vomiting nonstop. I could not quit throwing up, and it was like just pure vomit, and I haven't thrown up like that in years. Apparently that's another symptom if you're having a Crohn's flare-up is you can really be sick like that. I had fevers and I've just been in a lot of pain. And Crohn's for me, it kind of feels like there's a fire pit at the very bottom, like where my pelvic area is, and the fire pit's like radiating like heat up inside of me. It's just a lot of burning and aching. I'm gonna go ahead and call my nurse, ask him to give me my medicine so maybe I can rest. And yeah, so but I will update y'all later, and if I decide to read something, I'll let you know. I've been wanting to reread some books. I have Turtles All the Way Down over there. I would really like to reread that because I read it at a time when my anxiety was so bad, and I was having panic attacks as I was reading it because I have thought spirals like the main character in that book does. I kind of want to go through, I think Kayla, Books and Lala, is having a readathon where she just rereads a bunch of books, and I'm going to reread some favorites, reread some not so favorites, like Turtles All the Way Down, Upside of the Unrequited. I didn't hate those books, they just weren't like fantastic for me. And I also want to reread A Woman in the Window when I haven't slept in over 24 hours, because I read that book when I had no sleep, and I think I was just in a bad mood, because I don't feel like I should have hated that as much as I did, but I'm going to give it another try. I will update y'all later, let you know if there's anything else to say. So yeah, bye. Hey y'all, so it is the next day. Actually no, it's not. I think it's the same day. It's still Tuesday, October 30th. I vlogged like really early this morning. Still haven't slept. I slept for a little bit. I think I slept in total like 2 hours, but that's only 2 hours in the past 48 hours that I've slept good. And I think that's just, sorry, I'm trying to turn to get better lighting. I didn't sleep still today very well. I was in a lot of pain today, and I actually had just a bad day. I've been crying all day. I literally like had to sit in my hospital bed today alone, and I just cried because like there's this epidemic going around with people my age. There's a lot of like bad abuse of narcotics with people my age. I get narcotics at the hospital, obviously. I have Crohn's disease, I have endometriosis, I am positive I have C. diff, and it's just like I can't get them to understand that. They act like I'm a person, like a regular person coming in off the street that doesn't have any of these problems and just wanting to come in here solely so I can get high on drugs. And it's like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of, because that's not me. I don't do that. And I mean, they have pictures of my diseased intestines and colon and bowels and everything. They have pictures of them where there's lacerations, blisters, ulcers, and internal bleeding that they can see. They can see that. They have pictures of my endometriosis. They can see how infested I was with it. And that my doctor told me she probably didn't even get all of it out. They have all of these pictures. It's not like I'm coming in here with nothing wrong with me and demanding they give me drugs. You know what I mean? And the one they had me on earlier, it wasn't helping me, and all I did was ask if I could get it increased or even just change it. And they gave me like a big fit about it and everything, and I was just like, okay, whatever. And they finally gave me an increase because I've been crying all day from pain. Like, I haven't been able to hardly sit up. I wasn't able to eat. I can't go to sleep. And when I go to sleep, I dream that somebody has tied me to a operating table. Then I'm fully awake with duct tape on my mouth, and a doctor is taking a saw and sawing my stomach because I feel my pain in my sleep. So it's just been like really, I don't know, it's been bad. So I can't sleep. Tonight is like, sorry, my edges are like being weird. I have like the weirdest, I never knew what these were called until recently, and some of them are like all the way up in here. I guess I don't know if they're called edges or baby hairs, like I never know. Sorry, off topic. That's just been a really bad day. I just get a lot of judgmental people at the hospital sometimes. I've known for 2 weeks that I was having a Crohn's flare-up. I know what it feels like. I've had enough of them, and I knew I was having one, and I didn't tell my mom and dad about it until it was so obvious. I was throwing up so much, and they knew something was wrong. I was puking. I was in a lot of pain. I wasn't eating, and my mom basically had to drag me here because I did not want to come here, because all they do is make me feel crazy. They make me feel like I'm an addict. Like, and you do get desperate to get relief. And I just wanted to tell them, like, I just wanted to tell I want to tell these doctors, I would love for you guys to switch bodies with me for 5 minutes and see how you would feel. Just 5 minutes, probably not even that long, probably 2 minutes is all you need to be in my body to feel the immense pain that I have. And you'd be sitting here begging for it too. I have no idea how bad it is. I just don't even know what to say, honestly. It's just annoying, and because of my age, they just assume that I'm addicted. I didn't get help for 2 years because all they saw was I was in here to get drugs. They didn't believe me. They didn't believe that I was in pain. They didn't believe that I was sick. They just were like, you want to get drugs. And I had 2 doctors that really believed me and knew that I was telling the truth. And they found everything that was wrong with me. They found I had Crohn's, and they found I had really bad endometriosis. And on top of that, the C. diff is so painful, you guys. Like, I can't even begin to contemplate how painful C. diff is. Like, yeah. And then on top of that, I'm getting my period in a few days. My period is, like, awful. Obviously, I have endometriosis. I know I've said that like 1,000 times, but when you have endometriosis, your pain is, like, the worst on your periods. Your cramps are bad. Like, I normally have to just stay in bed the whole week. I have my period for 10 days. I normally stay in bed the whole 10 days, and I just have like a heating pad and stuff. And so these steroids are making me puffy again. Like, I feel like just so swollen. And yeah, but I don't know, it's just annoying, and I'm just irritated. But my mama French braided my hair tonight. I think it looks super cute. So it's just been a really bad day, and I hope tomorrow's better. I hope that I start to feel better so I can go home. It's just been a shitty day of a lot of tears and a lot of me being really sad and depressed, and me thinking after this endometriosis surgery that I was going to feel so much better because I finally got some relief from pain, and then I get this Crohn's flare up. And the reason I have it is because I'm not on a biological agent for my Crohn's. I'm supposed to be on one, and my Crohn's doctor, I mean, I can't get back with her. Like, I haven't been able to go to the doctor itself because I got C. diff and then my mom got C. diff. Like, they don't want that in their doctor's office. Like, I wouldn't think they did. So I haven't been able to go. But way before I even got C. diff, I was supposed to be put on another biological agent, and they would not do it. Like, I was just like they said they were going to, but they needed to do more research and they needed more time. And I was like, yeah, well, you took too much time because now my Crohn's is back with vengeance. Like, I went into remission and now it's back. So that's what happens. Like, they're supposed to be smart. They're supposed to know that with Crohn's patients, I can't just not take anything and expect it never to come back. This is an incurable disease that I'm gonna have for the rest of my life, and I've gotta be on some sort of shot to help me. They just don't get it, and it's just annoying. And I just don't get it. I don't understand, and I don't know. I'm gonna sit in here and watch scary movies tonight. It's almost Halloween, and I want to just sit here, and I watched Conjuring 2 yesterday and It, the new one. And tonight I want to watch The Conjuring and maybe Ouija and Ouija 2. I still can't sleep, so it'll be my 3rd day not sleeping if I don't sleep tomorrow. Well, we'll see. 3rd night. If I don't sleep tonight, it'll be my 3rd night of no sleep. I will just keep y'all updated. And sorry it's not been a lot about reading. I have books over here, but I don't know. I just don't think I can, like, get in the mind space to read right now. I'm just so tired, and I'm on a lot of medicine, so I just don't think it's gonna work out. So I will just update y'all later. Bye.